In this video, we're going on doe patrol, aka stacking the freezers with deer meat. I've been watching the trail cameras and we have plenty of does out there walking around. So I'm gonna be taking my friends deer hunting as well as trying to kill one on my own. Except for my deer, there's a catch. And it's that I have to use a very special weapon that just happened to come in the mail in a very long, straight box all the way from Alaska. Kendall. In this box, you will find a homemade Alaskan bow built for no other than you, the original Grey Gangster. This bow is made from Pacific yews from British Columbia. It is incredibly resilient in warm and humid conditions. 66 inches long, optimized for smoothness and draw and limited vibrations, with a draw weight of 55 pounds, so that it's capable of killing every animal in the United States. The silencers are made of lynx fur that I caught in the Kenai Mountains, and the arrow rest and tip overlays are from caribou antlers I picked up in the Arctic Circle. I've named this bow the Gray Wolf, as it is the natural predator of coyotes. I hope this serves you well, Ben. Dude, this is insane. After seeing what Ben had built and realizing how much he knows about building bows, I had a few more questions that I had to get answers to. Ben!
What's up?
What is up? Once I got to talking with Ben, turns out he has a YouTube channel and I've even seen some of his videos. Ben's a professional bow builder and he builds them all from scratch. And for whatever reason, he decided to build me one personally.
Actually, I've been watching your videos for a long time, so I wanted to make you a bow for a long time. And then you posted that video, and I was like, dang, he beat me to it. But I watched the whole thing. I was like, you really need a good one.
This isn't just like some kinda halfway homemade. Like, this is straight up homemade.
It does feel awesome.
That's wild. Look at that thing. That's the Gray Wolf.
The wood's awesome.
The wood's insane.
For the design for your bow, I copied this one, which is by far my most forgiving bow. It's a 66-inch hybrid bow, so it's halfway between a recurve and a longbow.
Should we send a shot with it? Odd feather out. We'll make sure it flies straight. Oh, neck shot! Straight out the gate.
The advantage of a recurve is that because this is curved, it cams out kind of like a compound.
Yeah.
It keeps that string angle low. So you end up with a much smoother draw. It's actually where like a longbow would kind of go like this, and then towards the end of your draw, you'd be increasing like 10 pounds an inch. A recurve is real nice and smooth.
Let me try another one. This time I think I know what I am. Ready? All right, here we go. Oh, that was crazy. It's an epic bow.
I'm glad you like it, man.
Yeah, it is
Like,
awesome.
I wanted to give you a good one.
Let's try it one more time. I'm just now getting used to it. I've never even shot this thing before, so everything is new. Well, if we're going for groupings, that's about as good as you can get. If I can kill a deer this year with that bow, then next year
Yeah.
I'm coming up to Alaska and we'll build one together.
Heck yeah, let's do it. I can't wait for you to come up here. You're gonna love it up here.
Well, there we go. The challenge is simple. If I can kill a deer with this bow, then we're going to Alaska to build another one. So let's go ahead and start practicing. All right, so that went pretty well up close. Let's step back to about 17 yards and we'll just see what we can do from here. This could be good, this could be bad. That was actually pretty good. Throughout the first practice, it went pretty good. I'm still getting used to the bow, so some shots were great, some shots didn't really hit the target, but that's a different story. But regardless, with me being brand new to the bow, the best thing I can do really right now is just get out and get a lot of shots with it and just learn the bow, how it feels, and overall where it likes to hit at, I guess. If I'm gonna be able to kill a deer with this recurve, it's gonna take a lot of practice. That's no secret, and that's just what we're gonna have to do. But in the meantime, we're gonna be taking some other people hunting so that they can get some meat too. Starting off with a youth hunt, we're going hunting with Jackson. All right, guys, it is game day. Jackson is finally with us. We texted him to see if he wanted to go shoot the gun the other day, but he didn't answer, so.
I was in the shower.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really want him like that anyways. What are your thoughts? It's game day. Youth season 2024.
Kill a deer.
We're waiting on Noah to come, so there's going to be 4 of us hunting. Shouldn't be a problem. We're going to be setting up about 100 yards away, so it should give us a good little buffer in case they start laughing or something. Jackson really don't even need an orange hat. I'd say his hair would count.
We got a deer track.
Let's see it. You're gonna be in the big chair. You're gonna be in the camo chair. I'll be in the green chair. Alright, now let's shoot. All you do is push that forward. Pull the trigger. You good? Alright, the corn. You should be able to see the corn over there. You see it?
I'll see it.
Aim at it like you're getting ready to shoot. This thing. How's that? Is that pretty good? Yeah. Alright, there we go. Now we just sit and wait. Our main objective is to not shoot a buck. After sitting there for a pretty good while, we wasn't really seeing anything. But then Luke spotted a monster? No, there's no deer down there. No. That's grass. Alright guys, we've just learned that the deer that Luke saw is a 10-pointer. However, out of all 4 of us, Luke is the only one that can see it. What do you think about that?
He's cuckoo.
Do you still see it? After sitting around a little bit longer, Luke spotted some more deer. Except this time it was actually deer. We had 1 big doe and 3 smaller deer come in. And she would be a pretty good one for Jackson to take.
Is it the doe we want?
We can't let much stuff. This is the mom with 3 kids.
Which one am I shooting?
Why do you see the biggest one?
Is it the one towards the left?
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm shooting? I got a perfect shot.
I go for the big doe.
When they clear out.
And when they clear out. Aim down and get ready. Put the safety on.
Take it off.
Are you sure you can shoot like that?
Yes.
No, you're good. Just scoot your head forward. Shoot the one on the left. Whenever you're ready. Make it count. What? It's gonna die.
Yes,
Don't move yet.
it went down.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, not yet. It's still standing there. Alright, reload. Reload. Don't move too much though. See that big one? Shoot it again. Shoot it again. Shoot the big one. It's the far left. Wait, just let it stop. It'll stop. Alright, see the big one?
Yeah.
Take it slowly.
I hit it.
You smoked it.
I hit it.
Let's see.
It's gushing out blood.
Go ahead and reload. Yeah.
She's running.
All right, let's see what happens.
She's limping.
Oh, yeah. Let's let them clear out. All right, make this count. All right.
I had it right on.
All right, so quick little recap what just happened. So the first shot was a clean miss, hit a little bit low. The second shot, pretty much a clean miss, but just barely got it right through the forearm. Once again, not a kill shot, not gonna kill the deer. And then third time's the charm, not really. Missed the deer again. At this point, 3 misses, that consistent, it's probably not the shooter. I think it's the gun. So I immediately stopped the hunt, went back home, got a completely different gun. We still have some daylight left, and I still think we can make this hunt happen. So let's get back out there. All right, guys, we're heading back in. So we got a new gun, and we've also got 30 minutes. So we're getting in there. We're gonna get in there as fast as we can. We're gonna make sure it gets it done. We're gonna try our best to get it done. That was one group of does that come in. There's another group of does that comes in pretty commonly. And fingers crossed, in the next 30 minutes before it gets dark, they come back out. Regardless, we got a little bit of time. And if we can make this work perfectly, we might just be able to kill a deer. Alright guys, the deer are back. Can you see them good?
Yeah.
Alright, let's figure out which one to shoot. They look all pretty big, so let me take a look at them and see if I can tell.
There's one broadside right now.
Which one?
It's walking our way.
Away.
Look, it's
The brown one. Can you see it?
Yeah.
The brown one?
Yes, I will.
By the building?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes, I will.
Wait, it's walking. Alright, they just ran away.
Do you think they're gonna come back?
There's a good chance they'll come back. We'll just wait right here. None of those were limping though. There's a really good chance they'll come back. What is he doing? Alright, well we got Luke over there peeing while we're watching deer, so that's good. That's good. We waited around for a few more minutes, but the deer didn't actually come back. But I had a pretty good idea of where they may have been going. So we decided to put on a little bit of a spot and stock. This could work good, or this could work terribly. Or terribly not work at all. Anyways. Can you see it?
I saw it.
Deer should be right there. Look, see it? Do you think you can do that? Do you know how to turn the safety off? Yeah.
Smoked it.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if I got it on video, but I can see the deer going.
I think I smoked it.
You feel like you did good?
Yes. I feel like I smoked it.
You feel good about it?
Yes.
Good. I think I see it laying down. But I don't know. Wait, I'll vibe, but that don't mean it's dead yet.
Yeah.
We don't know. And by the way, it's not actually this dark. The camera's just not that good. All right, well, if it's a good shot with a rifle, should be dead, so let's crawl on down there and see what we got.
All right. I think I killed that.
You think you got him?
Yeah. I'll take out my flashlight too.
Is your heart beating?
Yes.
You got doe fever?
A little. Not that much.
It was right here on the pond bank, which is really cool. And we were up there behind those pine trees, which is also really cool. It looked like she ran right up here, so right over here we'll start looking for blood. It could be anywhere. Right here looks like something. Looks like where something's kicked up. So it's probably the spot to start looking. Looks like something's definitely kicked up there. Maybe the bullet hit there. Yeah, this looks about right. I think we're in the right spot. We should start seeing blood somewhere close if we hit it right.
I heard it hit good.
You heard it hit?
Did you?
I'm not real sure. Let's start looking a lot right here. I'm pretty sure it came right down this trail. That's what I seen it did. I'm not seeing any blood at all. Blood doesn't always mean the deer's
Dead.
dead, and no blood doesn't always mean the deer's not dead. Because of uncertainty, and because we have it, we're going to throw up the thermal drone and see what happened. It looked good, the way that the deer ran, but the fact that there's not a deer laying over there kind of brings up a little bit of suspicion. So we'll fly up this thing and we'll see what we can find.
Taking off.
All right.
Reaching maximum altitude.
All right, looking right here in the immediate field where we just looked, there is no dead deer, which is not necessarily the best. Over at the corn pile, there appears to be 2 deer. And on out in the field, there appears to be 4 more. But the real question is, all right, I think
Is that it?
I believe it is. It's exactly where it should have ran to. We didn't find any blood, but like I was saying, no blood does not mean no deer. It usually does.
That's a deer.
That's a dead deer. I think we got it. But, wait. Let's zoom in. You see it?
Yep.
That's a deer. See it?
Yep.
There we go.
Yes. Let's go.
It took us a minute, but we got it. Look,
Yeah.
look how clear that is on the thermal. Look how clear that is.
That's a good thing you got that.
I know, because otherwise, I mean, it didn't bleed a drop. All right, I guess we're going to go walk up and see if we can get it. All right, y'all go find it. It's somewhere over there. I'll be in the truck. Let me know when you got it.
No.
What?
No, you're not leaving it. It's right there.
Go get it.
Go with us. We can't get back in there. We need help. It's 150 pounds. Will you just go back here with us?
It's right there.
I know.
Is it dead?
No.
Looks like it.
No, flashlight.
No. That's a big old deer, dude.
I see.
That's a big deer. Lift up its back leg. Let's make sure that's a girl. Hey.
That's a boy.
No way.
Is it actually? Yes.
Oh, man.
What is it about?
It's a spike. We shot roe.
We did.
We shot roe.
We shot roe. No.
Oh, gosh. Hold this. All right, sweet. Killed a buck. Let's go check him out. Go hold his head up. That does explain why he's so massive.
No.
Oh, yeah, baby. Big old buck.
Alrighty.
What do you think, Jackson? Blasted roe.
I still don't know where I hit it at.
I still don't either. And so there we go. Doe Patrol has officially started. Except right now we're technically in the negatives to, patrolling does, but you get the idea. We're trying. But what's really cool is that later today, we're going to be taking out Samuel, my buddy who's actually never been deer hunting before, to try to get him his first deer. But before he gets here, I want to get out there and get a little more practice with this Alaskan bow. You see, if there's a recipe for not killing a deer, it's going out hunting with a bow you've never practiced with. All right, so there we go. Today was a pretty good day. Got some shots up, and a lot of them towards the end really started going where I was wanting to. With this guy on Benjamin, this shot, a little high. I really want to hit on this bottom circle. That's probably about perfect, but I have been consistently hitting right in here. So whatever I do next time, I just need to consistently hold a little bit lower. But even with this is a kill shot, and this is a quick kill shot. It'll be dead in minutes, seconds. Especially when we switch from a field point to a big old broadhead with blades on it. That's when we'll really be able to do some damage. But for now, we just gotta practice and wait for the deer to start coming into the bait. And then we get out there and try to kill one. That's the plan. Now we just gotta do it. We're taking Samuel out with the crossbow to hopefully kill a doe. But Doe Patrol recently has gotten interesting. And we have some new, what do we call it? What's it called whenever things get hard? Complication. Yeah, there we go. So like we seen on our last hunt, we accidentally went into the negatives of Doe Patrol. Instead of killing a doe, we ended up killing the exact opposite, which is a basically spike. which when it comes to doe patrol, that's technically a negative. But doe patrol is going to get a little more complicated because this morning I was actually walking around and found this. Now, if you know what this is a deer antler. And finding this means that the bucks are actually starting to shed them. And the problem with that is that whenever a buck sheds its antlers, it looks like this. And if you're not careful, especially in low light, could look like a doe. So now if we see a doe, we're going to have to look really closely and make sure that it doesn't have nubs on top of its head from these. But we are going deer hunting today. We're going to get Samuel some shots up with the crossbow. I'm going to get some shots up with the Indian bow, just get a little more practice with it. And then basically from there, if everything goes good, we're going to have 2 does right here. That's the plan. All right. Have you ever shot a crossbow before?
No.
All right. So the crossbow, pretty much we do this, and then we got to step on that thing because that's important. See that thing? There's like a foot handle down there. If you don't step on it, it could end very badly. We'll bring these things down, and they're hooks. They go under this black string, and then basically from there, we just pull up. Oh, gosh. Till it locks in. The crossbow is cocked. We're going to come in, grab an arrow. Technically called a bolt. If you call this an arrow on YouTube, you'll get a lot of comments about it. Been there, done that. You slide it in, the odd feather down into that little groove. Slide that thing all the way back. Flip the scope caps up. Turn it off safety. And I'm gonna shoot one straight into old Benjamin. Just like that. As much as we would like to be using a 308 like we did with Jackson, youth season's over and he's not a youth. So there you go. All right, now it's your turn. So you got your foot in the little thing,
Yeah.
and you just bring those down, hook it right under on the black.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Oh my goodness.
You're fumbling under pressure.
Yeah.
All right, and then you pull straight up and...
Oh yeah, you're good.
And then you just take that bolt, load it in the groove, odd feather down. There you go.
Is it ready?
Yeah, and then you just turn the safety off. You just push that forward whenever you're ready to shoot. And then here, whenever you look through the crossbow scope, here's what you're gonna see. You're gonna be able to see 3 lines, right? Yeah. So the top line, which is the top X, it's 20 yards. The second one's 30. The third one's 40. I should have a rangefinder there, but most likely we're gonna be 30. But right here, we're gonna be 20. So just put that top X on the vitals of the deer and kill kill Benjamin. Boom, he's dead. Pretty much on a deer. Do you know where to aim already?
No.
Oh, pretty much on a deer. So we're gonna be able to see its leg come up, and if you put it right in there, it's gonna be good. But pretty much all this is a kill. Now we'll just get some shots up. You get some shots up with that. I'll get some shots up with the Indian bow. And then here in about 30 minutes, we're going hunting. Straight at it. A little bit low, but not bad. How you feel? Did you feel good about that shot?
Yeah. I felt well. No, I felt I was real shaky.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, practice. We got practice. Practice. Right in the throat. Not exactly where we're going for, but for now, let's go deer hunting. We still got a lot more practice to do with this later. But for now, we're going on doe patrol with the crossbow. Alright, so here's the blind. Yeah. Except we're missing the blind part, and it appears to be over there. Was that pretty invisible? Yeah.
I couldn't even see you were there.
Huh?
I couldn't see you were there.
You see that big random brown block through there?
Yeah.
That is probably where the deer are gonna be. So sit down, grab the crossbow, and see if you can see through all this. Oh, that feel good right there?
Yeah.
Oh, we're good then. You feel good?
Where's the block?
See the
I see
little-
it. Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah, we're good then. I'm pretty sure the range should be about 30 yards. I'll make sure. Yep, so it's right around 30 yards, so should be that middle line, should be good. And if you can see through that, we should be good. After sitting there a little bit, we had our first deer walkout. but unfortunately it's a spot, so he gets the pass. This spot gave us a perfect shot for like 15 straight minutes. If we were going after a spike, we could have killed him so easy. But the whole reason we're kind of going for doe patrol is to like shoot a doe, not a spike. Shout out to Jackson for accidentally messing up that plan. But anyways, luckily for us though, once it started getting darker, we had some more does pop up. And these were does that we wanted to take. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's go. You hit something.
I definitely hit. I think I hit her. She like.
You feel good about where you pulled the trigger and stuff?
I think so.
It sounded really good. Dude, there was a bunch of deer coming in.
Yeah.
The craziest part, they all came in from over here, and that's the trail we walked up on.
They're idiots.
Yeah. That sounded good. Dude, I'm glad they came in.
Yeah,
it was late, but I'm glad they came in.
I was like, we're not going to see anything. We got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we didn't have much time. Never fails, they come in right at the edge of dark.
Yeah.
What we need to do is we need to sneak over there really quietly and just check the ground and see how much blood there is. And depending on how much blood there is or how much blood there's not, that'll decide what we do next.
Okay.
Dude, look at me, I'm shaking.
Dude.
I'm shaking. I ain't even shooting. Just step over there and we'll go look. And then we'll back out either way. We'll just look for blood. Oh, here we go. Oh, dude.
Oh, so I got something.
Dude. Yeah, that's bloody. That's good. Let's look a little bit this way and we'll go from there. Is that blood?
No.
We'll go get the drone. Just because we don't know what happened, it's not going to hurt to get the drone. All right, here we go. Let's look for the deer.
Home point updated. Check map to confirm.
Our deer should be somewhere right here in this holler, dead or laying down. That right there, that little hot box, that is actually some deer that actually showed up after we left. There is a deer. It's actually running, so that could be our deer. Let's check. Does this deer act injured? Or just act spooky? That deer kind of just acts spooky, so. Right here. I believe this is our deer. Dead or alive, I'm not sure. It might be our deer, I don't know. Maybe not. This would be the right spot, though. It is laying down in a really weird way. It's a doe. I think that's probably it. And the way that it's just laying there, awkwardly humped up, I think that's her. The good thing is that she probably isn't going to go anywhere. So she should be right there whenever we get back in the morning. Alright guys, it is the next morning and we're going to find a deer. Are you ready to go find a deer? Good. Yeah. So it should be somewhere right over here. According to what the drone seen last night. Could have moved, something could have bumped it up, but it should be somewhere right over in here. It's kind of dark, which don't help, but we should be able to see it. This might be something. I see something white. I think this is it. Ugh. Bruh, we didn't get to it first. That's terrible. That's crazy. That's not even cool, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is an all too familiar feeling for me, as it was just a few months ago I had another deer robbed from me in this exact location by these exact coyotes. But to you coyotes, I have a message, a poem, if you will. There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably Tennessee, that says, "Fool me once, shame on you. A fool man can't get fooled again. You'll pay for this! I'm gonna get you!" Ah! It's not over. At this point, the coyotes' days are numbered. But as of right now, our objective isn't finished. I still gotta get out there and try my best to kill a deer with this homemade Alaskan bow. And I got a blind in a spot where I've been having quite a few does show up, so let's head on out there this evening and let's see what we can do. But regardless, if we're gonna kill something with this thing, we gotta do it quick. Our time's ticking down. We are right at the end of the season. We've switched out the field points to the big razor broadheads. This should be exactly what we need to kill a deer with this thing. I've been practicing quite a bit with this thing, so I'm feeling good about the shot. We just gotta get in the blind and be quiet and hope that they show up. We're getting in here pretty late. I don't think it's gonna take long to see a deer. I think they're a lot closer than I'm thinking too. One thing I didn't really realize until I was in the blind is how tall this bow actually is. I had to move around quite a bit just to find a place I could draw back comfortably without the bow touching the ceiling of the blind. But eventually I did find a little sweet spot. It's not ideal conditions with this long of a bow, but it is called a longbow for a reason, I guess. I think we should be okay though. After sitting and waiting for a little while, we didn't really have much movement at all. I thought the deer was going to show up any minute, but then I ended up seeing some movement about 100 yards through the woods. It seemed like an adult doe, but acting the way you don't really want them to. The way that she's looking straight at me, I know she doesn't see me, but I think it might be even worse. I think she might actually smell me. Either way, after a few minutes, that deer moved on down the hill and completely disappeared. And we didn't see anything else for about another 40 minutes. And that's when I seen some more does start moving in towards the bait. As you can tell, this deer knows something's up. I'm not really sure if it's the same one from earlier, and I'm not really sure if she knows exactly what is going on. But you can kind of tell she knows that something's going on. All we need to get this kill is for her to turn broadside and give me enough time to draw back. If she'll do that, I don't really care what she's thinking. So I don't know how much you could see because I noticed that deer was right in the middle of where that deer was, right behind a tree for you guys. So I don't know how much you could actually see, but that deer kind of knew something was up, but she wasn't completely sure. Because I did actually put out the blind and put out some feed earlier today. So maybe she was a little confused as to how old is that scent she's smelling. Then after she stood there for a minute, I guess the wind poofed at her or something, I don't know. She decided she'd leave. I was hoping she'd go and look back, but she had already decided, nope, okay, I'm gone. That's what she did, and that's no problem. I think we can still kill her. There was a group of like 6 of them coming in. Luckily, only that one got close enough to really spook, but we'll give them a few days, maybe half a week, and we'll come back when the wind is right, and we should be deadly. All right, guys, it is about a week later. I've tried my best to just get out of the way, let the spot cool down, but we're going back today, and this time the wind is in our favor. We got the longbow. Everything is going exactly like we want it to. It's just a matter of, can I get in the blind before the deer get there? I'm running a little bit late. That's the one thing that's not too favorable for us. I am running a little bit late, but if I'm quiet, I think I can make it work. That's a baby. I think it's a button buck. I think it's all alone though. Not even moving. Right there. There, it's finally leaving. That's okay. That's not a problem. After he left, I sit there for a little bit more, and we got to see another deer. And this time, it was a doe. But once the deer got closer, I started to see its head, and it doesn't really look like a doe. I think it is a button buck. At first, I didn't think that was a button buck, but after looking closer at his head, I think it actually is a button buck, and that also explains why he's so stupid. We're literally 15 yards away, and I'm talking to the camera, and that deer is just chilling. One way or another, it's young, so we'll let it ride. And here we go. It's the last day of season, it's getting late, and this very well could be my last opportunity. So let's see if we can pull out the bow, and let's see if we can make something happen right here. And this one wasn't a fawn, and it wasn't a button buck either. But then I noticed once it dropped its head, it had 2 spots on the top of its head. Now this looks just like a doe. It's the size of a doe, it acts like a doe, but those 2 spots on the top of its head doesn't make it look like a doe. It actually makes it look like a young buck that's already shed its antlers. And since our goal is doe patrol and not really small buck patrol, I think I'm just gonna have to let it pass. And unfortunately for the rest of the evening, that was the last deer I seen. And just like that, darkness is here. It seems a bit early, but it's the last hunt of the year. We gave it our best shot, but unfortunately, we killed no deer.